star of that little video I just showed you is standing here with me. This is Abby Shorey. And Abby, first of all, just tell us a little bit about your story. How on earth did you get involved in dance ministry, and tell us what you've been doing as far as dance ministry goes.
Okay, well really, dance for me is just like another form of worship, and I actually found it really hard to express myself to God in words and through singing, but I found that when I danced I could really express my whole being and my heart to Him, and that's kind of how I first got involved with dance. I think I was 17 at the time. We just got a few of us together at our church group and started just working together and bringing some ideas and some songs and just some basic choreography, and just started off really simple and just started bringing it on a Sunday morning, and from there it's really just developed into quite a number of groups with an emphasis to reach others and share the message of the gospel through dance.
Well, tell us, you've got to understand, Abby, I know nothing at all about dance, so most people watching this will know a bit more than me. But what is dance ministry? Give us a little potted history of dance in Christian ministry.
I think in the past dance hasn't necessarily been accepted in churches, and it's been seen as a secular thing possibly, but I think what we've been passionate about is bringing dance back as God's gift to us. And just really using the creative arts and everything that God's given us to reach out to others.
Yeah, no, you mentioned that word, passion. What is it? Are you just passionate about all form of dance, or what actually makes you passionate about dance ministry itself?
I think I personally love seeing young people especially just engage with dance, just to have a lot of fun and to worship God through dance. And for us as a group, quite often we really like to have a strong message in our dances and take it out to possibly be on the streets at times or gone to different schools, and to really see young people engage with the message that we're carrying. Recently we went to a skate park with about 60 young people there, and we just had an opportunity just to share a testimony and then actually just to dance. We were just overwhelmed by the response and how engaged they were. And how it really felt the message that we were carrying and we were sharing, the message of the gospel, that it was really received so well through this, something that we were passionate about and something that was just so creative.
Well, that it just shows what sort of idiot I am, really, because all I see is dances in a worship context and people flying flags. Really, I haven't really got a hang of it at all. You mentioned here using dance in a skate park, in evangelism. How is dance evolving as far as a ministry goes, and where do you see it going in the future?
I think what I'd like to see is just people who are passionate about dance and people who maybe have trained in dance just to start getting together and just encouraging each other, and just being free to express themselves. It's just a really powerful tool to use with young people and involve them. For example, I've just been to a school a few times ago and brought a Christian song and asked them all just to come and just spent 10 weeks teaching them, and just through that kind of experience they learnt more about God and more about their own identity, but just had so much fun as well.
Well, I mean, we're going to finish up in a moment showing a bit more video of you dancing. It's actually at a festival in Austria called the Kissy Festival, which we've got other videos on this site about, and it really was quite an amazing time watching you engage in that. You actually had a group of kids you actually taught, well, not taught to dance, but you actually sort of trained them to perform a dance. Tell us a bit about that. I mean, what were the highlights of that for you, what we're about to see, basically?
It was an incredible opportunity just to come, and we just spent a whole weekend together, really, just myself, a friend that works with Kizzy, and about 8 young people. And I think one of the most amazing things for me was the relationships that you build just through, and the unity through something you love doing and something that you're celebrating God with and worshipping God with, but just built really special relationships through that. And I think discipleship through that as well, where you just loving what you're doing but also sharing your faith together. So now we had an incredible time. In quite a short space of time we put together this musical that I think you're going to see a little section of. It's good.
Now there's going to be a lot of people I know who are passionate about dance, and to hear you talking about using dance in a Christian context, that's going to really excite them. You've mentioned about somehow networking these folk. I mean, what can people do? How would you advise someone who's wants to begin to use dance in ministry? What advice would you give them?
I'd encourage them just to continue in their training and really pursue excellence and just push themselves to be the best that they can. And then again, just get alongside others that are passionate about creative arts and passionate about dance, and pray and just seek God on how you could be used in your community or how you could be teaching others and reaching others. Yeah.
Now we're going to put your contact details, if that's okay,
Yeah.
up at this. So if folks are interested in connecting with you, Abby, to find out more, you'll be pleased to hear from them. And I'd encourage you to do that if that is the case. Abby, thanks ever so much, and look forward to seeing where all this goes.